Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Prime Minister, and this is a new documentary from directors Lindsay Utz and Michelle Walshy, and this film focuses on chronicling the tenure of Jacinda Ardern as the Prime Minister of New Zealand, this 37-year-old who unexpectedly becomes pregnant at the beginning of her term, who goes through COVID, dealing with the global pandemic. And this documentary is well structured, well put together, pretty standard from technical aspects and from a filmmaking standpoint. I think the things that really make this film stand out is the intimacy. You really getting to spend time with her and her family and understanding her worldview, her perspective, and the hope that she brought to the table. And this hope is what really lifts this film up. Because in a world where there's so much cynicism and hate and fighting, this is a woman who tried to bring a sense of togetherness and a sense of hope moving forward and doing right by the people of New Zealand. And this film shows the conflict that was created when she took steps during COVID to try to stop the spread of the pandemic. And there's some really scary, uncomfortable moments in this documentary during these riots, these burnings of their parliament, and all of these moments that really showed the worst of people during the pandemic. And it's in such a stark contrast to her and her perspective and what she was trying to bring to the table. This is a woman who made tough decisions and took to great lengths to try to protect lives, and that doesn't really happen a whole lot when it comes to politicians today. And, she's not perfect, and I think the film shows that she struggled. There was things like whether it was her relationship with her partner and the long hours and not always being there. And this conflict that she came into with a lot of moments throughout the pandemic with this very vocal, very violent minority who stepped up and tried to do a lot of harm in the face of the Prime Minister trying to protect people's lives. And this is always a challenge with a documentary about a politician or somebody in a government. Your political leanings might make you not want to watch this or make you not like it, but I think this film puts us into the world of this woman who, came out of nowhere to come into a seat of so much power in her country with, a heart and soul of somebody who wanted to make a difference for people. And you see how this system beats down people throughout her experiences and how it shaped her and what she needed to do afterwards after she stepped down to really try to get herself back on track, and what she does now trying to inspire people around the world. I think this is a poignant, well put together documentary highlighting somebody who legitimately felt like she needed to put herself in a situation to do good for others, and that's very admirable. And I think this documentary captures that atmosphere and that perspective and that drive that Jacinda Ardern brought to her role as the Prime Minister of New Zealand. But those are my thoughts on Prime Minister. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.